Hello, hello. Hi there. Ooh, this is great. My name is Erica Barica, and I am a watercolor illustrator. My website is fleximagery.com. You can learn more about me there. I paint and I teach, and I have prints available in my shops and all that good stuff. So you can see my art over there. This year has been amazing. Say amazing a lot. My bad. This year has been really good. I've been pushing myself, and I basically won a trip to Cancun in June because I pushed myself, and we had a challenge in my mentor group, and we needed to pitch opportunities, at least 3 out of 5. There were 5 types of pitches. We had to do at least 3 out of 5, and then we had to show the results, the evidence that we actually did this, and all that good stuff. And we only had a week, so you didn't have much time to think and hem and haw and all that kind of stuff. So I pushed myself, I did that, and I ended up being one of the winners. There were only supposed to be 2 winners. She actually had 4 winners, and it was life-changing because I pushed myself, I got to do that, I saw what I was capable of. It was one of those where you reach a goal and then you look back and you're like, that was like 98% me in my own way. So once you realize that, it's like the sky's the limit. Like, I'm not trying to keep myself from doing things, so let's do this. There's no big bully, keeping me from doing things. It was me. So yeah, got past that roadblock. I mean, it's not like it's always dead and you just squelch it once. It's just like a weed, it just keeps coming back. But as long as you can identify it, like chop it off, whatever, it's awesome. So if you're struggling with that, I hope you learn that lesson sooner than later, and it saves you some time. It's just get out of your own way, really understand what's holding you back, and make it shut up. Give it a name and say, shush, be quiet, this is not true, and this is why it's not true, because I'm awesome here, I'm awesome here, I'm awesome here, I did this, I did that, I have someone sign up for this, so there's value in this, and that, and this, and that. Like, you have so many things that are just like, don't tell me that this is dumb, or whatever. You know how we have those internal negative thoughts? I just tell them to zip it. www.zipit.com. So so that happened, and then that just catapulted me into our next challenge, which was a consistency challenge, and we had to do one thing that was small, like don't change the world, just a little thing for the whole month, at least 25 out of 31 of the days of July. So I was like, I want to work out, I want to feel stronger, healthier. I have 2 kids, so like my core isn't where it used to be. So I had some things I wanted to work on, and I said, okay, I'm going to at least do 10 minutes of working out a day. And that turned into, reading Miracle Morning. That is a really, really good book. That's on my site as well at fleximagery.com/faves. And Miracle Morning is just the business. It has changed the way that I get up, the way I approach every day. So that rolled right in with my 10 minutes of working out. And so I worked on that, and that turned into waking up at 5 a.m. to 6 a.m. every day and getting in my workouts. So those worked beautifully hand in hand. Now I have to get gas. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm still getting my gas, but I just wanted to wrap it up and say that consistency is key. With this challenge, it was 25 out of 31 days. I wrapped up my 10 minutes of working out with my Miracle Morning, and that made me complete 31 out of 31 days in July. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I'm one of the winners of anything. It's going to a business boutique conference. is the main prize, but you can get t-shirts or whatever like that. But I feel like just like in the other challenge, like I've already won, so it's just amazing. It's just amazing. I can't stop saying amazing. I need a thesaurus. But it's true. It's just everything is just going really well. So yeah, again, with the consistency, if you really one main thing that I learned is that, okay, day one was the worst day when I was working out. That was like the absolute worst day. And probably day 1 through 5 were the worst combined days to just really be in pain, going through the workouts. Like I was just, my back and everything was just, hurting so much. But I knew that things had been done. My body was just changing, and it was just a process, and I wasn't going to feel the same way on day 31 as I did as 1 through 5. So keeping that in your mind and just realizing that there are changes happening, and sometimes you don't feel it or see it as loudly and clearly as you do is like really sore muscles or anything like that. Like sometimes it's just like day 15 to 20 was just a little mind flip, because it was like, oh, you got this, like you don't even need to work out. Yeah, you do. I'm not naturally teeny tiny or anything like that. It's like I have to, my muscles still need to be worked out. And you kind of think, oh, I got this, I'm on coast. No, you're not. You needed to work on this, and now this is just now becoming a habit. So with all that said, getting from day 1 to day 31 yesterday, that took time. And some of those days were really short. Like most of those days were 30 minutes to 45 minutes. About 5 of those days, like when it was that time of the month or whatever, those were bare minimum days. Those were 10-minute days. But basically, when you do miss one day, that's not going to take you back to day 1. So just keep that in mind. All that work that you did is not going to all come apart and unraveled in that one day you take off, 2 days you take off, whatever. Just always be checking yourself, though, and understanding, like, okay, you can have another day off, but let's get back into the routine. Like, let's get back into it. What are you doing? So, yeah, it's the same way with art. It's the same way with being creative. You may feel like, oh, I just keep doing this and I'm not improving. Like, because you expect, I know I expect, if I'm like trying to do acrylics or something that I haven't done ever, and I get there the first day and I'm working with it, I'm just like, I can't, this is horrible, I can't do this. You're comparing your day 1 to their day 52, their day 52,000, your instructor. So, cut that out and just give yourself some grace, be patient, be kind with yourself, and understand that you're going to get there. And even though you can't see it evidently right then and there, like all those little steps matter. And that's how I got, how I improved in watercolors. Just I kept at it every day. It didn't matter. Just if it was just like one stroke on the paper, it's just like, boop, whatever. At least I did something. And it's just that muscle memory. All those little things count. You writing, that didn't take you one day. If you can write, you can create. So, all right, well, have a great day. I will talk to you later, and you can go to fleximagery.com to learn more about me. Everything's in the description box. All right, I appreciate you. Bye.